All right, guys. Me and Lunchbox are out here underneath the canopy because it's raining. Cleaning brass. We got this barrel almost done. This one's full. Those ones we got to break the handles off. That one's clean brass. That barrel's empty. That one's empty. And we got 4 barrels of clean brass right there. And those ones we got to break the handles off. And we're working on these. Anything you want to say, Joe?
Hungry.
Yeah. A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money. Alright guys, we're out here cleaning up this brass. I told you we've out here doing it. It's rainy and crummy. But I'm Mike, this is Lunchbox. I'm going to show you what we're doing and how we're cleaning these. Alright guys, as I showed you in the opening part of the video, we're cutting these off and taking these things, cutting all the aluminum handles off. Hey Joe, you want to grab one and show them what we're doing?
Yeah, let me.
Alright.
I feel like you want to actually get the handle off of.
Yeah, some of the ones you can't cut the handles off, guys. So as you see, actually...
I'm going to back that off real quick.
Yeah, as you see, what we're going to do is we're going to cut this handle part right here, Joe.
Leave the plastic on first, so you have something to hold on to.
Yep. Oh, you hit my camera, but that's pretty much it. And then you got to nip this little piece off here.
And some of them have that little aluminum on there.
Yeah, take that little aluminum piece off, Joe.
Nippy.
Little nippy, and then that's clean. Into the barrel it goes.
Hey.
That's pretty much it, guys.
That's a pound of brass right there.
Yeah, they're like half pound, like 3/4 of a pound for each piece.
Yeah, about.
And you see we got a bunch of them over here. I was showing you guys these yesterday. But yeah, I'm actually going to do this video as a 2-part. And we'll see what we get done tomorrow. But we're knocking this out, guys. There's 4 barrels here. And we have 2. So I'd say we have... What is there? 4, 5, 6? I think we have 7 barrels. So out of 12, we did that many so far?
Yeah, we're hammering through them pretty fast.
Yeah, we're going through them like hella fast.
Remember, there's still 2 more in the shed, though, with the springs.
Yeah. But look at this. Clean, clean, clean. That's where Joe's throwing his in. And then we're working on filling that one. And then some of these are weird because you can't cut them. Let me jump down, guys. I was showing this yesterday. We can't cut these. We can't. Oh, that one's actually all brass. I don't know why that one's in there. That one's full brass, clean.
Oh, it's not there. Come on.
But like this one, it's hard to cut that because you can't get to that piece. But I noticed when we hit this with the hammer, they just break right off, guys. So we were just trying to hurry up and get through them. Cut the ones that need to be cut. You see we're cutting all the plastic ones off, the plastic pieces off the bottom, just to get this through. This is. I mean, we got a little bit of a mess going here. Oh, that one's clean.
We were trying to be neat about it, but
as you see, you're gonna get a little bit of a mess. I mean, in a perfect situation, I would like to have brought them in the shed, but they're so heavy. How do you take them off there and bring them in the shed?
Yeah, you can't move them on a forklift.
Yeah, without a forklift, you ain't moving them.
5,800 pounds when they're full.
No way.
Yeah.
And you see this one's empty, and these are the ones I was cleaning. I cleaned this whole one, and like guys, it's
yeah, it's a lot.
I'm only gonna throw maybe another 50 more in here because I got to be able to load them up in the back of the truck. And this is all the waste we got so far. The plastic pieces on there. There's a little piece of aluminum, but so far, I mean, I'd say that's about maybe 35, 40 pounds of those so far. And yesterday I went out after filming that video, guys. If you watched the video from yesterday, picked up 2 water heaters and an air conditioner. It's just everything is wet, and you see everything is still icy and dirty. I haven't even got the chance to clean anything up, but I picked up some big air conditioners. We cleaned a big sealed unit. I have more sealed units over here. Like these are full of sealed units, but we're working away on this, and I figured since I sent him to go get food, but he was in here cutting too. As you see, Joe's working. I mean, some of the guys are saying, "Oh, I would love to have that." Hey, man, if I can get doing this every week or two, you know, screw the little stuff. I would much rather do this, you know, and hopefully, you know, in the next couple months, I'm thinking about building back behind my shed here. I got property. Actually, I moved the shed and back behind my property. Thinking about putting a 2-car garage. I'm not allowed to put a pole barn up because I actually live in a community. But I'm not allowed to put a pole barn up, but I'm allowed to put a detached garage. Has to be under 10,000 square feet. You see Lunchbox cutting. But if I do that, then at least I can, you know, have a place inside. I want to put a lean-to on one side where, like, if it's nice and we can work outside, you know, do air conditioning instead of bringing everything inside. But at least if it's windy or rainy or cold, which here in Pennsylvania, it's weird. It gets really rainy and wet, and then the you know, we have snow all winter. You know, 3-4 months out of the year, it's just misery.
This is the epitome of the temperate zone.
Yeah,
the winters are very cold, very wet. The summers are very hot, also very wet
and humid. Like,
yeah, gross wet.
A lot of times you guys are saying, "Oh, it's 115 degrees here." And in Arizona, I've been to Arizona. I was in Arizona and one summer, and it was 110 degrees out, and my arm's dying. It was 110 degrees out, and it wasn't even hot. Yeah, the sun felt warm, but it wasn't humid. You know, and I also lived in Florida for a month, and in August, you know, I went from summer here to summer there, and it was the same. It was the same temperature. So if you look at some of the temperatures on the northeast of like Pennsylvania and like New Jersey and New York, I mean, there's times where it's 95, 90 degrees, and it's 70% dew point and humidity, and it's hot as balls. It's just like being in the South. It's like, this is probably the worst climate you could be in.
Except for, like, Western California, where the climate is currently on fire.
Yeah, where it's hotter than Hades there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had to use the floor jack to jack this up. I mean,
yeah, bad things happen.
I got to get a jack. Maybe if I get time later. I don't know how late we're going to work tonight, being that it's cold and misery. But if we get those 2 barrels done, I think we already wiped out 2 barrels. I think we can get 2 more done by 3:30, 4 o'clock. As long as Steve don't take all day and I actually stop filming and start moving.
Maybe if Sniper's Nightmare smokes a few less cigarettes or does like I do, just leaves it hanging out of his face while he's working.
Yeah, he can't do 3 things at once. He can't breathe and do it at the same time. So yeah, we're just holding them with the hand. I know some of you guys are like, why don't you lock it into a vise? It'd take the time it takes you to do that.
Like, don't get me wrong, we do that on. We actually don't even have anything here.
Well, yeah, but those ones over there, like those.
Yeah, those are probably going to get
and the springs and like those ones that we can't just cut the valve off.
Yeah, I mean, hang on, we show off a little bit. My wife watches the video, so she'll like this.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, we're going to...
Or maybe the ladies. You know, I only have 0.1% of ladies that watch my video. Well, it's mostly old men, so don't show them up too much.
Or maybe we'll push it up to 0.2. We'll just watch this.
You gonna show them the guns, Lunchbox?
Well, a lot of people say, well, how the fuck do you handle that Sawzall with one arm? You know, how do you... It's not that hard. I mean, obviously, if you've got noodle arms, it's pretty hard, but...
Ooh.
No, that's copper. We keep that. That's just plastic. That's copper.
You want to show them the guns?
Hang on.
Oh, my neighbor's here. Oh, look at the guns. A Lunchbox out here flexing on you fools.
And I'm a geek.
And it's funny because most of my YouTube channel is like male. It's like 98% males over 45. So all the old guys like, I used to do that. It's so funny. But yeah, remember we're old men too now. So
yeah, getting there.
Maybe not as old as you guys, but we're still old.
I mean, I feel it.
Hey, look at his bald spot.
This business happening here. My son calls it my crop circle. Yeah. Like little bastard.
Oh my God. But I want to show you this. This is what happens when the government gets involved.
Oh, yeah.
This is what happens when you get a valve and the government gets involved with things. It's like gas cans. How bad they fucked up gas cans. Look at this.
Start with gas cans. Like, those things piss me off. I still have a couple of the old style nozzles kicking around. Like,
this is what they were, guys. Right? Just a tube, whatever. And then the government got involved. Now we have to have a float thing. So if you ever get those propane tanks that have full of propane and it won't come out, if this float breaks, it won't push on the release rod here, and they're useless.
Yep.
I've had propane tanks that I'm like, oh, it's full of propane. It can't get it out.
yeah. And then the only thing you can do is unscrew the valve and watch it,
Yeah, blow your eardrum out like it did me.
It's...
You got a mess going here, Joe.
I know. Good thing we got broom. You need to put a broom on the back of the truck.
I not on the truck. I'm going to put it on the trailers.
Okay, whatever.
You keep hitting my freaking camera.
Well, you keep getting really close. You got a zoom feature. Use it. Is that? That's all plastic.
Yeah, the whole thing is. That's pretty much it, guys. I don't know how to make this much more interesting other than
It really is just tedium and repetition. Like, it's just... But it's money. Like, it's good money. This is scrapping you feel really good about.
yeah, like this
You
one's
can see
brass. I
that
just got to cut that little tube off. Here, cut that little tube off. That one's all brass.
Yay.
Yay! Yay! We're done, guys. But I'm hoping to have these 2 barrels here. The 2 Joe's working in this one, and then we'll do those 4 tomorrow, and then we'll have springs to do on the other ones. But today is what is today, Joe? Wednesday?
Wednesday, I think.
So today's Wednesday. I was hoping to cash it in on Monday, get everything done. But I think we're going to be done here probably by the way we're going. Probably by Friday.
I'm hoping for
I might be able to bring it in on Saturday.
Wouldn't that be great?
I mean, we're down a man or a woman. Katie didn't want to work today because she was sick or something. I don't know. I think she said something about her being on the rag or something. But, you know. So my head's itching from wool hat. But all right, guys. I mean, this is what we're doing. Look, this is our empire of dirt right now. See this? Right, Joe? Say hi, Joe. Hi. Bye, guys.
Yeah, my lunch is...
All right, boys and girls. After 2 days, 2 full days, not counting the one we picked it up, we got 8 barrels of clean brass. I just put the Sumo springs on because the truck was, not the Sumo springs, the Timbrance. She was squatting pretty good. As you see, my hitch is still squatting pretty good. It's only about 4 inches. I might take that off or turn it upside down. But they're not even full, guys. This one's probably right to here. So 3/4 full. There's 8 of them like that. This one. 8 55-gallon drums, 3/4 full. You see that one? It's kind of hard to show you guys, but the 3500's hurting, boy. I don't know. You guys want to put any guesses in on what these are going to weigh? Now, this isn't all of it. This isn't all the 9,000 pounds we were cleaning. So, obviously you couldn't put it in the back of a pickup truck, but with the Timbrance on there, it raised it up about 2 inches from what it was squatting. So, I don't know if you guys want to put a guess in, but, I mean, I think that looks pretty, it's actually squatting pretty bad. But, I mean, this truck's got a 4,500 pound payload. 4,500 pound payload, so we're there, boy. We're close, I guess. We're probably in the 4,000 pound range. You got to remember, though. Oh, that barrel slid back. That barrel slid back. That's what that chunk was. But, you know, with the lift gate on and everything, we're going to be headed to Stanton's tomorrow morning. Show you guys what the slip is.